used to beg the wind to keep you. I used to beg the wind to keep you close enough to hear my heart. I held your hand a little tighter, afraid we'd drift apart. But love was never meant for cages or promises made by fear. The less you wanted here, so I unlocked and let tomorrow leave the past. I've stopped forbidding you, go wherever your heart belongs. I won't chain your dreams to mine or make goodbye feel wrong. I've stopped forbidding you to love somebody new, because a heart that wants to leave will never stay for you. The rain still whispers through my window, but now it sounds less cold. The silence doesn't frighten me the way it did before. Your photographs still rest beside me, though covered now with dust. Not every memory has to hurt, some simply teach us trust. I loved you deeply, that is true, but now I choose to free us both. I've stopped forbidding you to walk another road. I'll carry only gratitude for the love we used to hold. I've stopped forbidding you, and somehow I can breathe. The weight I carried all this time has finally started to leave. If we were meant to stay together, the wind would never have pulled us apart. I've stopped forbidding you, and I've forgiven me as well for loving with mine even when it fell. I've stopped for rain feels soft instead. I'll close this chapter with a smile and let my heart ride. The next one, the piano fades, the thunder drifts away. I whisper, be happy, then quietly turn and my own sunrise. Tonight I close the curtain slowly and dim the only light. The room feels safer than the world that knew us every night. Your footsteps no longer echo across this wooden floor, yet somehow every quiet breath still longs for you once more. Don't ask me if I'm okay, some wounds need silence more than words. I wanna be alone, just for a little while, to let the rain cry next to me without pretending to smile. Wanna be alone when no one knows my name, to gather a broken piece before I love again. The moon keeps shining through my window without a single sound. It sees the tears I never show when no one's else around. I fold away our faded letters, one page at a time. Not because I've stopped loving you, but because it's time. My weary heart needs room to heal before it learns how hope can feel. I wanna be alone, not forever, only now, until these trembling hands remember how. I wanna be alone to hear my own heartbeat, instead of listening every night for footsteps on the street. The rain doesn't ask why I'm crying, it simply sighed me until dawn. I wanna be alone so I can find myself again, the girl who disappeared somewhere between love and pain. I wanna be alone until my soul feels light, and someday warming every frozen dream. I thought your heart would stay forever. Nothing was as it seemed. Now the rain writes on my window every word we left unsaid. The silence wears your memory beside my empty bed. I gave you all I had to give. Why does love forget to live? Love hurts more than the coldest night. It steals the colors from the sky and hides away the light. Love hurts when only one heart stays. I'm still standing in yesterday while you have walked away. The piano softly keeps repeating our unfinished melody. Every note becomes another tear falling silently. I touch the ring that never fit the future we designed. Now it's only one more memory I cannot leave behind. If this is love, why does it break? Why does forever fade away? Love hurts like rain that never ends, like whispering your name at night to someone who won't turn again. Love hurts, yet I'd still choose to feel, because even broken hearts one day remember how to heal. Maybe the deepest scars become the brightest proof that we survived what almost destroyed us. Love hurts, but pain won't be my home, and build one of my own, but hope still calls my name. When the last tear meets the morning sun, I'll never love the same, but I will love again. The final piano note melts into the quiet rain. The night slowly lets me go, and somewhere beyond the silence, a new heart begins. We built a home with whispered promises beneath a sky of blue. I never thought those gentle dreams would disappear with you. The picture frame is still unbroken, but everything inside has changed. Two smiling faces frozen there while love slipped out of frame. I held on with all my heart. You let go without a word. Broken love scattered like glass across the floor. I keep picking up the pieces even though they cut me more. Broken love still echoes through my soul. You left with half my heartbeat, and the half that stayed feels cold. The rain keeps tapping on the rooftop like fingers at my door. For just 1 second I imagine you'll come back once more. The stars still shine above the city. They've watched us laugh and cry. Now they witness lonely wishes drifting through the night. If love can end without a sound, why does my heart still call you now? Broken love left its shadow in my eyes. Every tear becomes a memory that refused to say goodbye. Broken love, but not a broken soul. The pain may stay a little longer. It won't take all I hold. One day these empty rooms will no longer speak your name. Only the wind will remember what we became. Broken love, thank you for the days we knew. Even if forever ended, I was grateful loving you. Broken love will slowly fade with time. The rain will stop, the dawn will rise, and this heart will learn to shine. The piano whispers one final goodbye. The rain grows softer, I close the door. on yesterday and quietly walk toward the light. The last light fades behind the curtains as quiet fills the air. Your footsteps disappeared so softly, like you were never there. The coffee cup still waits beside me, half empty, growing cold, just like the promises we made that time could never hold. I stopped asking you to stay. Some goodbyes can't be changed. This love is over. The words are hard to say, but every tear has already known long before today. This love is over. Like autumn losing leaves, I'm left embracing empty arms and everything that leaves. The rain keeps singing to the window, its melodies so slow. It sounds like all the things we felt but never got to show. I found the letters in a drawer, written with hopeful hands. They speak of futures we once dreamed but couldn't understand. Forever broke into goodbye. Still my heart asks one more why. Forever broke into goodbye. Still my heart asks one more why. This love is over. Above the clouds, hidden behind the rain. This love is over. Yet I don't hate your name. You were the chapter that taught my heart how love and loss can feel the same. I leave the key upon the table. No more waiting. At the doorings are the only way to find this love is over. The tears I've cried will someday become the strength inside of me. This love is over. The night won't last forever. I'll gather all that's left and begin again. The piano softly fades. The rain becomes a whisper. I close my eyes, not to hold on, but to let go, one gentle breath at a time. You keep returning in my memories, long after you've moved on. Your voice still echoes through the silence, though you've already gone. I try to hide your name from my heart, but it finds you every time, like rain that falls without permission across this life of mine. Why do you still live in my mind when you already left me behind? You are so annoying. You never leave my head. Every little memory keeps replaying what you said. You are so annoying. piano whispers the final chord. I watched your shadow fade at sunrise without asking you to stay. Some stories end without a reason, then quietly drift away. The flowers we once grew together still bloom beside the rain. They remind me love was beautiful, even wrapped in pain. I couldn't keep the heart you gave, but I'll remember every yesterday. I wish you happiness, even it's not with me. May every dream you've ever held become your reality. I wish you happiness, though my eyes still gently cry. I'd rather see you smile somewhere than force another goodbye. The moon still visits every evening, just like it always did. But now I speak to empty silence, where your laughter used to live. I fold away our old photographs with trembling, careful hands, not to erase the love we shared, but to finally understand. Some hearts belong to different skies. Some love survives only in goodbye. I wish you happiness. May someone hold you when you fall. I couldn't keep at all. I wish you happiness. I'll carry mine one step at a time. Healing doesn't happen overnight, but someday I'll be fine if our names meet again inside the wind. I'll smile instead of cry, because loving you also means letting you fly. I wish you happiness. With every beat my heart still knows. Thank you for the love we had before we chose to let it go. Happiness, and I'll pray for mine as well. The rain will end, the dawn will come in time. We'll heal us both. The piano whispers softly, the rain becomes the sea. I close my eyes in one final prayer. May your tomorrow, then our yesterday. You looked into my hopeful eyes, as if you'd never leave. You wrapped forever in your smile, then vanished with the breeze. I gave the quiet parts of me, the ones no one else knew. You held them for a little while, then broke them into two. You held them for a little while, then broke them into tears. Mean nothing, did my love fade so easily? You are heartless, you walked away without a sound. While I was gathering the pieces, you left scattered on the ground. You are heartless, you never saw the tears I hid. I kept protecting what we built, while you forgot we ever lived. The rain still falls outside my window, like every word unsaid. The silence sleeps beside my soul, where all our laughter fled. I still remember every promise, every dream beneath the stars. You closed the door without looking back and left me with the scars. I searched for hope inside goodbye, but only found another night. You are heartless, you traded forever for a day. You let our love become a ghost, and simply walked away. You are heartless, but I won't stay beneath your shadow. The rain may fall upon my heart, yet flowers still will grow. One day you'll become just another memory, from the first smile, but still I chose your hand. I built a home inside your heartbeat, on fragile borrowed land, on fragile borrowed land. The rain was softly warning me before the storm arrived, yet I kept calling it forever just to feel alive. My heart knew what my mind denied. Some loves bloom only to die. I shouldn't love you, but every beat still says your name. Even after all the hurting, nothing feels the same. I shouldn't love you, yet I still wait in silent prayer for someone who's already gone, leaving only empty air. The moonlight paints your shadow gently across my lonely floor. I close my eyes to stop, remember more. The flowers on the wind to face the rain have learned to fade. I wish my heart could do the same instead of holding pain. If love is gone, why can't I be the girl I was before you and me? I shouldn't love you, not after everything you've done. I kept the pieces, our dreams, while you left with everyone. I shouldn't love you, but love doesn't obey goodbye. It lingers in the quiet nights and asks the moon why. Maybe someday your name will lose its weight, and my heart will stop looking back. Too late, I shouldn't love you, so tonight I'll let you go. Not because I stopped believing, but because I finally know I shouldn't love you. The truth is hard, but it is kind. Some people leave our hearts behind, so we can learn to find ourselves again. The piano fades into the silence. You called this love forever. Now only quiet rain remains where your laughter once was heard. I gave tomorrow to your hands without a trace of fear, but forever disappeared the moment you weren't here. Tell me now, with all this pain, was it worth walking away? If love is like this, what will you do when the lonely nights return and no one's holding you? If love is like this, what will you choose? Will you remember breaking hearts or become one that breaks too? The empty room still keeps your shadow beside the fading light, while I collect the broken pieces you left behind that night. The flowers bow beneath the rain, yet somehow still they bloom. I wonder if my heart can learn to heal from loving you. Maybe someday you'll understand the love you lost can never be replaced. If love is like this, what will you do when someone loves you endlessly the way I once loved you? If love is like this, will you finally see a heart is not a toy to break? Then leave me beside the sea. One day the rain will stop falling, and so will my tears. But the less is real, it will stay. I'm sick of counting lonely nights that never seem to end. I'm sick of calling out your name like you'll come back again. The rain keeps falling on my window just like it knows my pain. Every drop repeats your goodbye again and again. How many tears must I hide before this aching heart says goodbye? I am sick of loving someone who let me fall, of waiting for a miracle that never comes at all. I'm sick of pretending I'm okay when every quiet breath I take still wishes you would stay. The moonlight paints an empty picture across my silent room. Your memory lingers like perfume that slowly fades too soon. I keep the letters that you wrote inside a broken drawer, not because I still believe, but because I loved you before. My heart is tired, my soul feels weak. Still your goodbye is all I hear. I'm sick of carrying yesterday, of holding on to shattered dreams that slip so far away. I'm sick, but healing starts tonight. I'll leave my tears beside the rain and search for morning light. Maybe the scars will always stay, but they won't control my heart, forever. I'm sick, but not too broken to survive. Somewhere beyond this endless storm, a softer sky arrives. I'm sick, yet hope still quietly remains. One day I'll hear my heart again without calling your name. The last piano note that melts into the rain. I close my eyes, not to remember me. Begin healing.